Hey, Rose, want to grab a drink?
Your happiest hour of the week starts now.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy because the drinks are on us. Welcome back to Drinks on Us. I'm Riley.
And I'm Rose. We are so happy you joined us for happy hour. We have a really fun episode in store. And I just have to say, if you're watching the YouTube, we are so on brand for us. We have the red, we have the pink, we have the white, we have the cream. We're really covering all of our colors.
We are covering all the bases, and we don't even plan our outfits before. I'm sure you guys can tell because sometimes we're polar opposites. I'm like, oh, you went cute and I went comfy.
Yes. Yeah. I remember the first few episodes, we really planned it out. And now it's just a free for all. We don't even talk about if we're going mocktail or cocktail.
Yeah. Wow. We're really living on the edge.
Honestly, good for us.
That's so unlike us.
It is, but I do have to say, if I start getting extra glistening or red, it's because I'm absolutely burning in this outfit.
No, but isn't it the best?
It is. So I finally got it. If you're listening to audio only, it is the Poppy tracksuit that I think you wore it in a couple episodes ago. Did you wear this to film before?
Yeah, I definitely have. And I literally wore it today while I worked from home. It's like my go-to.
It is. I think it would be a good travel fit too. Because I don't like to be exposed my skin when I'm flying.
Oh, me too. Germs can't touch me. Wait, I'm cracking up. You said I'm burning alive.
I am. I'm burning a lot. I'm burning up. It's really hot in here. So anyways, we have a good episode in store today, per usual. Also, I just need to call myself out on the YouTube front that my lights decided to no longer be a part of us here at Drinks on Us.
Wait, I didn't even realize. Wait, should I turn mine off?
No, you are holding down the fort. Yours.
What happened to your lights?
I don't know. I've changed the batteries. Okay, so they were dying. Remember how pale they looked in the one video? I'm like, oh, I need to get new batteries. Got new batteries. Didn't work. I'm like, maybe those batteries are bad. Got new batteries. Didn't work. And rather than it being the faintest of faintest, I thought it was a little distracting last week. So I'm going to order a new set.
Oh my gosh. If yours are going, that means mine are on the outs.
No, yours is literally almost blinding me. It's so bright.
I can't believe that. They decided to leave us.
They really did. And so I'm either going to need a new set or maybe we deserve to upgrade as a squad.
We can upgrade.
Yeah. So anyways, if things look different, that's why. I'm really bland over here. And you know what I'm thinking about? How Kate said you can't film without having something special going on, remember?
Oh my gosh. Wait, I forgot about that when we were testing the setup and Kate was like, that's it. And so we added lights the day before we were filming for the first time. I forgot.
And he did. He had our best interest in heart, and it really did elevate things for us. But we were panicked ordering on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, these are kind of dinky.
I just can't wait for the day where we look back and are like, wow, we have two chunky black lights sitting on our table for everyone to know exactly where the red light is coming from.
That's us. Dinks on us.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So anyways, I hope you guys love us for where we're at. There's always room to improve here.
Yeah, always room.
Anyways, we have a fun episode in store nonetheless. We are going to talk about the fact that summer is right around the corner, which of course is so exciting. But as a girl, sometimes it can be a little overwhelming, or we get in our head about how to feel our best or all the expectations that sometimes we put on ourselves as girls. So we're going to talk about how to feel your best this summer, both mentally and physically. So it's going to kind of be a balance of mindset and things that Riley and I have learned, and also just little habits that have helped us kind of feel like ourselves through wearing bikinis and the whole nine. So we're going to get into it. I think it'll be a good episode. I'm excited.
Me too. Summer talk.
Summer talk. I think we are all excited for sunshine and all the fun things that come with summer. So before we hop into the main segment, what is in your cup tonight?
Okay, tonight I'm drinking our tried and true Poppy. Nothing different over here, but I was so excited because I'm home in Pittsburgh and I got to use one of my wine glasses that I haven't been able to use the last couple weeks. And this is the lemon lime. I'm kind of obsessed.
Wait. Okay. First off, when you glimpsed your wine for our thumbnail, glimpsed the wine glass, I thought you were having wine. It looks so sophisticated.
Wait, that's so funny. I was FaceTiming Cade before we started filming and he thought it was wine too. I'm really fooling everyone.
You are fooling everyone. You know what's hilarious is I'm drinking a lemon lime as well.
It doesn't look like lemon lime.
Well, I added a fizz because I'm a little, I'm dragging today, but amazing. I got the tall boy and I love it. I think it's like a fresher, more realistic Sprite.
Me too.
Okay.
I did not expect to like the lemon lime as much as I do. Like I keep picking it out of the other ones. But I don't think it's my top number one, but like I'm just in the mood for lemon lime these days.
It's just it's an easy one to have multiple times. Like you don't really have to be in the mood for it. It's just classic. And I feel like it'd be really good to do like a poppy with tequila. Or a poppy with, like, it'd be a good summer combo.
Yes. Well, let's try that for maybe Happy Hour Club.
Yes. Good idea. Add a little lime juice or even just as is. Keep things simple.
Yum.
But how was your weekend? You're back in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, my weekend was good. I drove home yesterday. It was kind of chaotic just because it's like a long drive. I was gone for 2 weeks. So just like unpacking the car. My house is still a mess because then I went to my parents' house to spend time with my mom and Nan for Mother's Day. It was a late night. So I feel like I'm still kind of getting settled in, but it feels so good to be home.
I was going to ask, were you ready to get home?
I was just like, yeah, like I obviously love not having to do long distance and being able to work anywhere, but it was to the point where I was like, I need to do laundry in my own washing machine. I need to sleep in my own bed. So it was time.
And does your sleep ever go, like the first night back, do you sleep fine or is it a weird adjustment for you with not sleeping with Cade?
That's so funny you brought that up because last night I went to bed and I woke up this morning and I didn't move 1 centimeter all night. Like I slept so hard last night and I didn't even remember being like that tired. But then I remembered that I took my Trumi sleep gummies.
You did?
Because I wasn't that tired. Yeah. It literally made me sleep like an actual rock, like a boulder.
That's so smart to do that when you're not tired and you need to get to sleep because work is calling you on the other end.
Yeah. No, it was like I woke up, I was like, whoa, I truly didn't even move either.
Oh, and there's nothing like sleeping in your own bed. It just, for some reason, I feel like your body just knows and it feels safe and it just knocks you out.
Yes. And speaking of, I forgot I wanted to say this. I did something so crazy this last week.
What is it?
I slept in a hotel bed without socks on for the whole week.
Everyone needs to stop what you're doing. I don't care if you're driving and clap for Riley. Was it because it was a nice, like really nice high-end hotel?
Yes.
Or okay.
It was because it was so clean and like I knew the sheets were, well, I didn't know for sure, but like I felt like the sheets were so clean. It's really, for me, it's all about mindset. If I think something's dirty, I'm like out on it. But if something looks and like feels clean, I'm good. Okay. So yeah, that was like the first time I've ever done that in literally probably 28 years.
Right. I'm so proud. And I think the lesson here is that you just need to stay at like boutique 5-star hotels. Sorry, Cade.
Yeah. I mean, my budget doesn't think that, but I think that.
I think it too. And it's always more fun too. Anyways, tell me a little bit about your weekend in Louisville. It was really sad for me.
Oh, it was so weird being there without you, first of all. I didn't really get out that much because so we were at a hotel, like my car was in valet. It wasn't really that accessible. And I was working all day. And then once I got done with work, it was time to go to the baseball game. Then we would get home late and it's like, go to bed. So I didn't do as much as I probably would have if you were there, Rose, and we were like trying to like get business things done and squeeze it all in. But I did get to go to Quail's twice and it was amazing. Okay. The first time I got vanilla lavender because Kaylee said that's her order. Second time I got Woodsman. Woodsman.
Is that the one you took the picture of? I saw the cinnamon.
Yeah.
Did you make it to Weathered Oak?
No, and then I wanted to go to Weathered Oak when Leah and Shane were in town. They
Right.
drove up to get breakfast with us, and we were really far. I didn't realize it was so far away.
Yeah, it's very close to where we used to live, but if you're
Yeah.
staying downtown, it's kind of a hike.
Yeah.
Where did you guys go?
We ended up, so we went to Highland Morning, and then we walked. Amazing. It was so good. And then we walked Cherokee Park, and then we wanted to go to like a quick lunch place. And that's when I was like, oh, we should go to this really fun sourdough place because Leah was saying she wanted to start making sourdough. And we didn't end up going there. We went to Louberry.
Oh, still, those are great choices.
It was fun. Yeah.
Yes. Aw, good. And the weather looked awesome.
Weather was amazing.
And you got to go to the new hotel.
The new, oh my gosh. Hotel
So
Genevieve.
cute. Yes. Isn't it adorable?
I'm obsessed. I wanted to go back the next day again. Like it was
I know.
so picturesque. I wish I took more photos when I was there. I was just like in awe of it. It was so aesthetic.
I know. It is adorable. I just love even like downstairs, like the color scheme of the restaurant, and even by the hotel, or even by the elevators and the bathrooms. I don't know how much you got to explore, but it's so funky and cute.
Even the elevators were like a stunning gold color. I've never been anywhere like it.
I know. I had a full photo shoot there, of course, once.
For what? I can't remember.
I don't remember. I was just out, I think, with Vic and Crystal, and we were like, oh, this could be a moment. And, we just started, you know how it happens.
No, I'm obsessed. Like I want to go back right now.
I know. We'll have to do just like a fun trip to Louisville, and be totally visitors. That's going to be so weird for me.
I'm in. I'm so in. There's so much to explore in that city.
There is. And something could be calling us there one day, I can't say it, but.
Well, we'll be able to tell you guys someday. How was your weekend?
It was good. So Ryan and I were originally supposed to go to Naples to spend the weekend with my mom for Mother's Day, which was going to be so fun, but she ended up hurting her back.
Oh no.
I know. She's getting better, but at the point of when we were going to go and where she was at, she just said it's not worth you guys coming because I can't really do much. I know it was a bummer, but in the same sense, it was nice because that was one weekend that I got to be here. Because remember, I told you I'm traveling nonstop. So it was just a nice weekend. Ryan and I just chilled and just got to kind of enjoy the sun. And we just had a really low key weekend. We went out to this hole in the wall, really authentic Italian restaurant, and it was amazing. This guy was the chef came out, and none of them spoke true English. And he was saying that he's heading back to his restaurant and farm in Rome at the end of the month. That. It was that authentic. And I know you'd love this meal, so I'm going to tell you what I got. It was a pistachio burrata ravioli with cherry tomatoes.
Wait, that surprises me that you got something pistachio. Is that different for you?
It was different, but for some reason it just sounded so amazing, and it was fresh homemade noodles, and I added chicken to it. It was incredible.
Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering. Anything with burrata, I'm obsessed.
It was so, so, so good. But yeah, that was really the highlight of my weekend.
Wait, what was it called if anyone is near you and wants to go?
What was it called? It was called something ballerina.
I love it. Oh my gosh.
La Ballerina or something of that nature. If you're around town, if you type in that, I'm sure you'll find it.
La Ballerina.
I'm not sure if that's 100% it, but.
Something Ballerina sounds like it should be a brand name.
I know. Oh, Ballerina Farms.
Yeah, it's kind of giving me that vibe, but it's cute.
I know it is cute. So anyways, I am so excited for this upcoming weekend because I get to see you.
I know. We have our best friend Emily's wedding. I can't believe it's here. I'm so freaking excited. I hope this week goes by really fast.
I know. I'm so excited. Em, if you're listening, I cannot believe it's your wedding week. I'm so excited. And she really has left a lot to the surprise. So I'm excited to see her looks, how she decorates everything. She's going to be the most beautiful bride.
She is so chic, and I'm so excited to see her vision. But I have to say, you just remind me when you said she's left a lot to our imaginations. She didn't show us her dress. Mm-mm. And whenever I picked my wedding dress, I was like, I don't know if I want to show it. And she was the one that made me show everyone. And I was like, okay. And she won't show me or us.
No, she was the number one instigator to have you.
She was like, Rye, are you serious? Just send us a dress. And I'm like, okay. And now I beg her like every day and she won't show us.
I have no clue. I have so many ideas of what direction she could go, but I'm excited to see it. Just a little update for the listeners. I ended up finally ordering outfits for her wedding, and fingers crossed they come in time. I had to pay for expedited shipping, but I told you that already, right?
Well, they better get there because they're stunning.
I hope they fit. I got no other options. Like I truly don't, because I don't have my whole wardrobe, but nonetheless, I'm very excited. Have you checked the weather?
No, I haven't. I feel like it'll be great.
I'm feeling good. We're feeling good for you, Em. So yeah, Riley and I are going to get to see each other and all of our best friends from home, which is always a fun time. You're driving, I'm flying. And what else? What else do we have to catch up on?
I wanted to say I'm wearing this hat, one, because my roots are about down to my ankles. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow, thank goodness. So I'm hiding. My roots are literally black. Can you believe how dark my hair is?
I think it's cute.
I'm so fake.
No, I think like you're, didn't you for a little bit get like, what is it called? Like a push root or something?
Oh, like a smudge root. Yeah.
I thought you rocked that.
I got that when I had to go to a different place, like during spring training.
Okay. But yeah. I remember now.
I wanted to shout out this hat because one, it's very due. It says Cocktail Connoisseur, which is so us.
It does.
Or so we like to think.
Cute. Yeah.
And our friend Liz started this hat brand. So I just wanted to shout it out. I will post the Instagram on my story if anyone wants to check out any of the other hats. They're super cute.
Wait, it's so cute. The saying I love, you know what we were talking. Did we talk about this being a good airport outfit on air or no?
I think so. Wait.
Okay.
Was that before we were filming or after?
I really can't remember. So if not, I was just saying wearing a tracksuit is always a good travel fit. And if you threw that hat on with this, how cute would that be?
Wait, so cute. I should ship it to you so you can wear it on the plane on Friday.
Yes. Although I feel like our hair will be fresh, so we can't throw the hat on. That would ruin things. But maybe for Sunday, way home. But anyways, really cute. Love it, Liz. I will have to browse their website. I love a good hat.
Love a good hat, especially for bad hair days or bad root days. The girlies get it.
So quick question. How's it feel with the headphones?
Okay, I was actually really worried that I would look like a dummy, but it's fine. I feel like I just have a lot going on up here.
Yeah.
But we're good.
No, it looks really cute, but I can imagine how much is happening up there.
Yeah. I mean, our headphones are so uncomfortable. I feel like my ears are going to fall off by the end.
Me too. Sometimes I'm like, I honestly can't reply. Like I can't give any more to Girls Room because my ears are numb.
We have really good girls' rooms today too, in one update.
Yes. I just also wanted to say on the outfit front, Riley and I officially have our outfits for Kenny. And I am so excited. I just can't wait for you guys to see. Like it's so on brand. I feel like Riley's totally in her vibe. I'm totally in my vibe, but yet it's cohesive together. Mm-hmm. And I can't wait for you guys to see what we came up with.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Fun. I was on my 6-hour drive. I looked up the Kenny set list and I don't know a lot. Like I know his bangers, but I feel like we might be like not knowing some of the songs.
You're going to have to send me that over because I think you're even better than me in that realm. So, at that point, I think we'll just be vibing anyway.
Will you like Zac Brown Band?
Love.
They're opening. And do you know Megan Moroney?
Yes. I can't believe they're all opening.
They're opening. And so I feel like I'm not excited for Kenny, but like I'm really excited for the openers.
We're going to have to get there at noon.
I know we're going to have to be early. We kind of struggle with being on time in those types of situations.
Wait, yes. But speaking of, I just have to tell this story because it's kind of fitting. Speaking of Louisville and baseball and all the things, Riley came into town strictly to watch Cade because he had a series in Louisville. And I'm like, oh my God, awesome. Let's go to the game. Let's just grab like one quick drink beforehand and we'll go to the game. You guys, I literally kid you not, we pulled up at the the bottom of the 7th.
Okay, yeah. We literally got there, bottom of the 7th inning. Rose couldn't find her ticket in her phone. And so basically we had to heckle the security guard just to let us in without tickets because Rose's tickets were non-existent. And yeah, we got there in the 8th. The game was over quick and it was great.
We got there in the 8th and then the teams got in a fight.
Yep. Then the benches cleared and we were like, this is great. Why didn't we come earlier?
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But yeah, being on time when we're together isn't our forte if alcohol is involved, rather.
Yeah. And like we are trying to take content and like just getting carried away. So, I mean, hopefully we don't miss the whole concert.
Yeah. I also feel like Kendall's going to hate us by the end because we're going to like be like, oh, take this for us. Take this content. She's going to be like so annoyed with us.
She's our employee. We're putting her to work.
You're my elite employee.
Congratulations. You are now my elite employee. We have to get a TikTok of that when we're there.
Yes. Yay. Well, I'm so excited. This is such a fun month for us.
I know. So much together time and so many fun things.
Okay. Yeah.
Should we get into what's in our cart?
Yes. Kick it off.
Okay. So what's my cart? Oh, I'm out of my Anastasia Brow Wiz.
Okay.
Which is my favorite product. And I just wanted to say I'm restocking it. Okay. And I'm not looking for a new brow pencil because that's the best one. Is that what you use?
No, remember I told you what I use.
Yeah, but I didn't know if that was for the color too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I get medium brown and it's literally the best product ever. But I'm so annoyed because I don't have time this week to go out and get a new brow pencil. It always happens when I'm like so busy and leaving for a trip, but I mean, I can't go to the wedding without it.
No,
without brows.
You sure do need the brows.
Can't leave the brows behind. So I'm going to be restocking that. And then I wanted to say, I somehow got on the Brewmate PR list and they sent me this phenomenal water bottle. Pros and cons though. One of the cons is that it has a straw and we're trying not to drink out of a straw because of the wrinkles, but it's like huge and it's 40 ounces. It fits in the cup holder and the top like locks and unlocks. So like if you lock it and turn it upside down, it won't spill. Okay.
I have heard great things about this. Have to ask, is the straw silicone?
Yeah.
Hate.
Should I not do it?
No, I just hate a non-firm straw.
Yeah, it's flimsy.
Like maybe replace it and put your Stanley straw in it.
Well, so that's not possible with this cup.
Oh no.
The straw is like literally attached to the lid.
Oh, what color is it?
It's like a deep mauve purple, which I would never pick that by myself, but they sent it to me and I actually love it.
Okay, so Riley has every brand out there, so we need a ranking.
I know, literally, Kate was like, you do not need another water bottle. And then this water bottle shows up. I was like, I sorry I didn't buy it. But I feel like this one's going to be like, if I'm going on a long road trip, because it fits in my cup holder, that will be its purpose. And then for the Owala, I have the flip top and I love that it's not like exposed. Like sometimes with my Stanley, I felt like my straw was getting germs on it when I took it places just because it's like just out there. So I feel like I have different water bottles for different occasions and I kind of love that.
No, I love that too. I was going to say I wanted the Owala and then you've kind of like talked me out of it. Not that you meant to, but you kind of did. But I also saw Blaine's post about like you can just like throw it around, which is nice. So in your lifestyle, the Stanley's just out 24/7, like no longer needed.
I haven't used my Stanley in so long because I really love my Owala, but the only thing is that it doesn't fit in the cup holder. Like whenever I was driving, it was like rattling around in the back because it didn't, like, that was so annoying. It couldn't fit in the cup holder. So
why would they do that?
Well, there is a smaller version that does fit in the cup holder. I just got like the biggest one, I guess.
What ounces is your Owala?
I forget, maybe 32.
Yeah, I wouldn't really want to get less than that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I actually really like the size. I just am annoyed that it's not skinny enough to fit in a cup holder. So now I have my BrewMate.
You really, if you could just combine everything you like about all of them and create the perfect water bottle, that would be great for us.
I know. I'm sure the perfect water bottle exists, but this is what I'm working with. The last thing I wanted to say was not something that I necessarily can link, but it's just something in my cart that I'm taking you guys with me on this journey.
Okay.
Today was so beautiful in Pittsburgh. I wanted to sit outside on my deck. I literally forgot we had a deck because it's never warm enough to sit out there. And so I finally took like the covers off my couches. I put up my umbrella. I laid out my rug and I worked out there for like the last hour, but I need new couch cushions for my outdoor furniture. They're just like so ratty from the sun beating down on them and like rain. So I don't really know what to do because they came with the couch.
Right. I'm trying to remember. Is it the sectional?
Yeah, it's just like cream colored cushions, but they just got so beat up the last couple years. So I don't know. I'll let you guys know.
So did you keep the cushions out all winter?
Yeah, but they're covered.
Oh, and they still are bad now?
We have couch covers. Yeah, because sometimes I forget. Like if it's going to rain, I don't always know. And I forget to put the covers back on the couches. So it's probably my fault. But also maybe the sun just like discolored them.
Maybe like Wayfair, Home Depot.
Yeah.
Amazon.
I need to go on the cushion journey.
Yeah, take us along. Love that kind of stuff.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know. I'm so happy that you get to use your deck. I love your deck.
I know. It's so nice being able to sit out there. Truly hates it though. She either wants to sit in the grass or be inside. She doesn't like the actual deck.
Oh, really?
She's a brat. Yeah.
What if you brought like a bed out?
Nope. Tried. She literally is a brat. She was being such a brat. I took her to the baseball game the other day and she hated it. She's spoiled.
Well, yeah, that's okay. We love her anyway. Is she with you today in the room?
No. She doesn't like being in here either. She
just chills.
Yeah, she lives the life.
Like, what is she doing right now, do you think?
She's probably sleeping.
Like, Rin would never.
Never
like
what?
He would never, like, if I'm filming and no one else is home, he wouldn't be... Like, I can't believe Truly's just like in the house by herself. Like, it's giving teenager.
She's very independent.
Yeah. I love that for her. She is such a queen.
Yeah, she's funny.
She is.
Anyways, what's in your cart?
Okay. What's in my cart is, have you ever mouth taped?
No.
What's so funny?
I'm thinking about the one time when you said you would be scared. When we were talking about mouth tape before, and you said you'd be scared to sleep in it in case an intruder came. And you couldn't get him.
Oh, yes. That is so true, you guys.
Because your mouth is taped.
When we were doing long distance, my friends were trying out mouth tape and they were like, does anybody else try it? And I said, oh, I did, but I can't use it right now. And they said, why? I said, well, I'm doing long distance. And if an intruder comes in, I won't be able to yell.
I don't know why it's so funny to me, like picturing you panicking with the mouth tape on.
Get it off. I gotta yell. Seriously though, that was like one of my biggest fears. So I did take a break, but I would like to get back into it, is why I have it in my cart, and I want to try the Skinny Confidentials brand.
Yes. So can you explain mouth tape to me? I don't understand the benefits and the purpose.
Yeah, no. So they say, I don't know all the scientific reasoning behind it, but they say if you breathe through your nose when you're sleeping, you get much more quality sleep and you wake up feeling a lot more rested. I think you get more like deep in REM sleep, and it helps with like, I believe it can help with your circadian rhythm. So it just provides a better quality sleep. I think, I don't know exactly why. I've read about it before, but I don't remember. But the reason I like it or want to like it, I'm not sure if I've seen results, is if you naturally are a mouth breather, they say if you aren't, like if your mouth is like this all night, that it can like affect your jaw shape. And like that is why some people have like you know how like they lose definition. Now you're panicked. So they say if you hold your mouth, if your mouth is up all night because it's mouth tape, that it can help with your jaw. Lauren Bostic, obviously, Skinny Confidential, but she said she swears by it. And Lauren I trust.
And Lauren we trust, and we love Lauren. But she also got a full jaw reconstruction.
Wait, she did?
Yeah.
That's probably why she sees a difference.
Yeah, but still, I mean, I'm sure she's totally right. But you'll have to let me, I will get on the train, but you have to convince me. So maybe keep us updated on your journey.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. So, and there's a bunch of other ones I used to, like the ones I have right now are just an Amazon one, which they work fine. But of course, the Skinny Confidential marketing always gets me.
So cute. So pink. Is Ryan on the train?
No. He should be though.
I feel like you can get him on it eventually.
Yeah, I think I need to be consistent with it. But when I have used it, I do wake up feeling like I have a lot of energy. Like I don't wake up feeling, sometimes you wake up and just don't feel rested.
Mm-hmm.
I usually always feel very rested, and my Oura Ring stats respond. Like I can tell that I'm getting better sleep.
That's amazing. Mm-hmm. That's like return on investment right there.
You know it. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that journey if I get it. I feel like they're often sold out, but I just they're in my cart. So second thing is, remember how I shared that I got those Celine dupe Amazon sunglasses?
Wait, yes. I've been literally thinking about those so much. I really want to get them.
Buy them. And you know why I'm talking about them again is because I lost them in Denver.
No, you didn't. Oh my gosh. Someone probably scooped them up.
Maybe, I can't remember. And I had everyone looking for them. And I was like, Ryan, I got to order another pair. He's like, let us at least get home and unpack to make sure they don't show up. And I kept missing them. They never showed up. So I ordered another pair.
Yay. Well, not yay that you lost them, but yay that you replaced them.
Yeah, they're like, I think they're $16. So they're really cute, and they're a nice, you can wear them so much. So I really do think everyone needs them for the summer. Yeah,
I've been thinking about them a lot ever since you told me about them. So I might copy you.
I think you should. They're really cute. You would love, they would look really good on your face too.
Yay. Oh yeah. Maybe not though. I have a small head.
No, they would. I can see it.
Okay.
If you want to try them out, I'll bring them this weekend before you buy.
Okay. If you remember.
Yeah, if I remember. But last thing is a little like girl talk, but it's based off of last week's episode, which is why I wanted to bring it up. So if you missed last week's episode, we kind of just talked about our journey to healthy living, and it's a good episode. Riley and I really go off on it, but Mother Nature, is that what you say when you get your,
yeah.
It sounded weird for a second, but she came and visited me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually should talk about this, because we didn't talk about how we both switched to organic tampons. Mm-hmm. How are you liking them?
I love them.
Yeah, they're great, right?
Yeah.
So I've noticed like a huge difference. I think just like overall with my product, it's maybe not just the tampon, but I do feel like my cramps and like difference in switching to an organic and like non-BPA type of tampon actually makes a difference. And I actually had some people reply saying, like, what do you use down there? Because if we're going to care about our ingredients, that feels like a very important area. So I'm going to link them. I'm sure they're on Amazon. I get them just at like Target or Publix or whatever. They're really everywhere. They have a copper lid. I don't even know what the brand is called.
Me either. I'm picturing it, but I don't know. I can't picture the name.
Yeah, it's like clear and the tampons are blue and then the lid is like a copper, but I'll link it. So if you're like looking to make a switch in that department, and then off of that, I swear by Cramp Bark. Have I ever told you about Cramp Bark?
Yeah, you have, but I never tried it.
I feel like you don't really struggle with cramps though.
It depends, honestly. Like sometimes I do and sometimes I don't.
I really don't much anymore, but just preventative for mainly like day 1 and day 2. I have used Cramp Bark for years, and I get mine off of Amazon. I'm sure you can get it at your like local store, but it's basically just helps relax your muscles, and it's very natural, and it's kind of like having you would take that instead of like a Midol or an Advil if you're having cramps. So I think it's good in case you do have a bad period or you're having more symptoms to have something like Cramp Bark. So just because it was on my mind, I figured I'd share because it kind of went off of last week's episode.
Is it like a pill?
Yeah, it's just, and you just take one. I believe I usually only take like 1, maybe 2 a day. And I usually just have it on day 1 and day 2. Why
am I picturing peppermint bark? Like, why is it called bark?
Actually, no idea why. It is very misleading, but no, it's just like a very like normal pill, and it's just smells extremely earthy.
Oh,
it's very misleading. Bark. No peppermint. Mm-mm.
Darn.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to try next time.
Yeah. So I figured I'd share that, but that's my cart.
Well, should we get into the main segment?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so like Rose, I also wanted to tell you guys that this episode is brought to you by Trumi. I almost forgot.
Almost forgot.
Maximize your day by adding Trumi Wellness Gummies to your daily routine. We love Trumi Gummies because they are formulated with a curated selection of natural ingredients for superior wellness benefits. Trumi offers a wide range of gummies, including sleep, shine, focus, calm, and more. These delicious gummies taste like a treat and are designed to help you conquer your day, or as we say here at Do, conquer your brain dump. And like I said earlier in the episode, I took the sleep gummies before bed last night. I slept like a rock. I didn't move an inch all night. Best sleep ever. We've worked out a special offer for our audience. Receive 30% off of your Trumi order. Go to Trumi.com and enter code DO30 at checkout to get 30% off. That's TROOMY.com and enter code DOU30. Thank you, Trumi, for sponsoring this episode.
Yay. Before we get into it, sorry, I just wanted to say, I know a lot of people have mentioned that they've started trying Trumi. So if you have tried them, you should write into Riley and I just in our DMs or something on Drinks on Us. I want to know if you're loving them as much as we are.
Yes, let us know. We love hearing from you guys. So today we're going to talk about just how to feel your best this summer, both physically and mentally. I know sometimes it can be daunting. You have a family vacation coming up. You have to be in a swimsuit. People are taking pictures. So we just want to talk about maybe some habits that you can take with you on vacation just to feel your best, get your body moving, and we're huge habit girlies. So what would you say is the first thing you would recommend, Rose?
I would say finding any sort of activity, no matter what state of your health or fitness journey you're in, but like walking every day or like a walking pad. If you, where you live, I guess, I feel like everywhere is warm enough to walk outside now, but just walking, it's not even just physically, it is so great for you mentally. And I feel like if you commit to walking every day, sometimes it's not even about physically how you look, but you're taking care of yourself. Something as small as a walk every day, that kind of helps me mentally. I don't know. Do you feel that way?
Oh, I completely agree. Like, even if it's not weightlifting or Pilates or running, like, it's better than nothing. I feel like when I went on family vacation in the past, it's not very convenient. We stay in a little beach house. It's not convenient to like get to a gym. We usually only have one car. And so it was kind of like, well, I can't go to the gym this week. I'll just do nothing. But now I have the mindset, whereas like, if I don't get to the gym, I can at least take a walk, and like just getting into that habit is so amazing for so many reasons, like you said.
And I think you end up craving it. Sometimes I get stir crazy inside, especially if you're someone who works from home, or it's not even just about the walk too. The sunlight I swear it just does something to you. So obviously implementing it on your vacation, but even leading up to it, getting outside every day. And maybe if you're in a place that gets really hot, like a Florida, do it before the sun rises or after. Like just find a way to get outside. It is so good for you mentally, honestly, more than physically. But I agree with you too, Rye. Like I think we need to let go of the stigma of like if it's not a quality 45, 60-minute workout of like sweat and hard lifting, that it doesn't count. Like a 20-minute walk is way better than not doing anything.
Right. I agree completely. What's another habit you could do this summer?
I mean, I know both of us do ice rolling or like a ice face dunk in the morning. And I think that is so good to do something for your skin and your inflammation on your face too, because sometimes once you do that, you kind of feel more awake and you feel more like yourself. And sometimes too in the summer, if you're around, like you've been in the heat or you've been drinking, you will wake up a little bit more inflamed. And when you don't look like yourself in the mirror, sometimes that can be like get you in your head. So I love doing something with ice in the morning on my face.
Why does ice rolling make me feel like I have my life together?
No, it seriously does. It is the best. I've kind of converted to ice like baths, like not my whole body, just my face. I'd love to get the whole, like do the whole bath, but I don't know. I just love the feeling of it. It's almost like wakes me up too, because it kind of like shocks your body a little bit. And I'm just like being very sensitive about my skin right now. And I just was in my head about my ice roller getting dirty, but anything, an ice roller, some people do like an ice cube, whatever it is. I think that is such a good habit to get behind.
Yeah, me too. Ice on the face. It really does wake you up. And if you're like me, you'll feel like you have your life together, even if you don't.
Especially if you're hungover.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I also wanted to say reading in the summer is so much fun. Like I love one, a beach read, and two, just like fun, like nothing serious. Like it's such a fun time. Like the weather's so nice. And I love reading before bed too, to wind down and get a good night's sleep and like let your mind go somewhere else. Don't think about work or what you have to do tomorrow. So I would say, if you need to get into, or if you want to get into the reading habit, like summertime reads are seriously the best. I wanted to say maybe we could start a little thread on our Instagram where people could comment like their favorite summer read. So we have somewhere to go to like pick from different reads.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because I was going to say you should get a little list together. What I can do is, have a picture, but then maybe swipe through and it can be some of your favorites. And I would say I'd add to the party, but I need to be inspired by you guys because if you've been around for a while, reading is something I've been thinking about getting into. So maybe this would be a perfect time for me, especially because my Lord, don't you need something to do when you're out in the sun? It's so boring if not.
Yeah, no. And I love a good podcast, like while I'm walking, but there is nothing like laying in the sun and reading a good book, or like you're so excited to get in bed and read before you go to sleep. It's just like, I don't know, it makes me happy and it's good for your brain.
I was going to say it is so good for you mentally. And like Riley said, to just kind of let go of the other, and it's so good to get off your phone. And I find myself sometimes just kind of naturally, you just kind of like instinctually keep opening your phone. It's doing something like reading is so much better for you mentally, especially we're talking about feeling your best, which comes with, summer can be hard because you're comparing your vacations or your body or your bikinis and all this stuff to other girls. So if you're on Instagram, you're ultimately probably going to get, not always, but I find myself the longer I'm on it, not getting in a good place mentally.
Yeah. Comparison. It's the thief of joy.
It really is. And you know what I love doing? It just made me think it would be such a good vibe is when you're reading on your Kindle. I love putting like the red light on my alarm clock on and like turning off the harsh lights. So if you have like an alarm clock or just like a very natural calming light, I think that makes it just calms you down. So I'm going to add that to when you're reading a book, throw on the red light.
Love habit stacking. We're huge on that.
Stacking. Okay.
And wait,
What?
should you put your mouth tape on when you're reading too?
Not yet. No, I got to do that right before I hit the hay because you got to really prepare.
Okay.
But we're going to do that, hopefully.
Yeah. What were you going to say? Sorry, I interrupted.
No, I was just going to say, what else are things that can help us just feel our best? Because I think my mind keeps going to, I know we're going to talk about this, so I don't want to get ahead of ourselves as far as like the mental battle sometimes of not enjoying yourself because you're so worried about like your physique, because in the summer you don't wear, like you're wearing bikinis and things that you don't wear a lot. Mm-hmm. But I think a lot of it comes down to like, should we save the mental part for the end and kind of finish up the habit things first?
Sure.
Because I was going to say kind of in the sense of, oh my gosh, my brain is not working.
I have one if you want to think about it.
Yes.
I was going to say, I feel like summertime is a really hard time for like, sometimes I fall off the wagon with eating because there's so many yummy treats and there's cookouts and there's just a million, like summertime food is so yummy. So I was going to say like, don't restrict yourself because that will lead to ultimately just like wanting to eat everything bad all at once. I would say treat yourself and like indulge in the yummy summer foods, but then also like balance it out with maybe always having a veggie or a fruit with each and every meal. And summertime fruits are so good. So that's super easy, but just like being conscious, like, I don't know, just that will help your body stay on track, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
No, that's a really good point. I feel like that was kind of the direction I was going, saying like, enjoy yourself. If you're on vacation, like you only get that 1 week with your family that year. So if you're having the cookout or you're going to get ice cream, like don't deprive yourself of it, but maybe when you're home and kind of in your routine, yeah, maybe someone randomly asks you to go get ice cream that night and like you didn't plan on it, but that's part of those summer months. And they're so fleeting that if you do make some just like healthy choices in your day to day, the summer is going to come to an end. And I feel like we all really focus in fall to like really get back into, you know, more of like a concrete routine. But I think it's all about balance. Like when you are home in your routine, yeah, maybe you change out your creamer, but you still try to, I don't know, make it a little bit healthier. Like you said, it's kind of just finding that happy medium. But I love the idea of not depriving yourself because summer is so fun and so special and so short.
Yeah, it is so short. And kind of what we were saying last week with like the 80-20, like when you're home and you can control your meals or like the way you're cooking, like try to be like, you can still have yummy meals, but have them be a little more healthy. And then that way, when you do randomly go out for pizza and ice cream with friends, it's like, well, I ate like good at home. I can eat this and you can do it all. You really can.
Yeah. And if you aren't really going out much, then dabble in trying some new treats at home or new recipes that maybe, I don't know, are a little bit more heavier or whatnot. I think it's just kind of finding what works for you and kind of switching off of that. It really made me think about how we've talked before about kind of figuring out your body as far as trends in dressing. I think a lot of times around summer, there's so many different adorable trends, but doesn't mean you have to partake in all of them, especially if it's not going to like compliment your body figure or make you feel confident. Like whether it's like the skimpy mini like shorts, like it's okay if that's not your vibe. Like wear what you're confident in because you don't want to be thinking about how uncomfortable and insecure you are in your shorts just to do a trend. Like you'd rather feel confident and comfortable so you can be present in the moment, you know? I
agree. I feel like for anyone, like you feel better about yourself when you like your outfit and you're comfortable in it and it's flattering. And like, yeah, I see trends that I want to do, but then I'm like, wait, that would not look like that on me. So just like being comfortable in your style and your own personal wardrobe, I feel like will help.
Yeah, I agree as well. And kind of going back to the idea of a bikini, like if being in a bikini is going to make you like think about everything but enjoying the moment and being with your friends or family, then find a cute cover up or a I don't know, something that you can still be out in the sun, but maybe have a cover up that allows you to feel a little bit more confident. But it's kind of hard to find that balance. But I don't know. Sometimes for me, I like when I have like a piece I can wear over, especially if maybe I had a bigger breakfast and I don't feel like being in a bikini just yet. I don't know. Do you feel that way sometimes?
No, yeah. I feel like some days I'm like not as bloated, but other days I'm like, whoa, I cannot like wear this. So yeah, I feel like we all go through those types of thoughts and it's so normal.
Yeah, it is. And I think really the main mental part that Riley and I wanted to talk about is that I think it's so easy to think that everyone's like, oh my gosh, like you're so out of shape, or you don't look how that girl down there looks like in her bikini. But I think with age, at least what I'm trying, I'm not perfect at it at all, is that you're always going to have those like thoughts. Like I just feel like we're always, unfortunately, like our own worst critics sometimes. But first of all, no one cares about our bodies and is looking at them as in detail and critical as we are. And you don't want to like rob your, like, I hate when I feel like I wasn't in the moment because I was like just thinking about what I didn't like about myself. And then it's like, oh my gosh, I just missed this like amazing weekend with my friends, or you didn't feel like fully there. And so I know that's so much easier said than done, but if you're listening, I would just encourage you to take these habits that we're sharing, or whatever habits work for you, and know that you're doing great things to feel your best and find this like balanced and healthy version of yourself. But we're never going to feel like perfectly healthy or perfectly fit. And our bodies might not look like the girl next to us, but I promise you that you are perfectly you. And it's more important to like make the memories, have fun, have the drink, than be so caught up in something that just doesn't matter at the end of the day. I don't know, Rai, can you like bring that together for me?
No, I think what you said was perfect. We are our own worst enemy, our own worst critic. No one is even giving a second thought to your outfit or anything. Like, I feel like we stress so much about what other people think and no one even cares. So we're just letting it go this summer. We are living our best lives with our habits, and we're just going to live in the moment.
I love that. And one other thing I know we mentioned that always is really helpful if you know, maybe you don't live in a town, or you just moved and maybe don't have girlfriends or your family or whatnot. But if you do have a friend that is on the same vibe as you and wants to have balance. So it's like, yeah, some nights you go out and have drinks on the beach, or when you're with your sisters, you do whatever you want. But when you are home, like having someone that's like, hey, let's go on a walk, or let's go get a workout in outside, or let's work out and then hang out at the pool. And you kind of have that motivation and accountability. I think that makes a huge difference as well.
Yes, I totally agree. Having an accountability partner is everything. Like on the days that you don't feel like working out or you don't feel like doing things, they're your accountability, and you do it anyways because you are holding up your end of the bargain. So I feel like if you have an accountability partner, you're very lucky.
Yeah. Is Kendall yours?
She is, and she's home for the summer. So I'm going to be working out. Yeah. It's hard for me sometimes when she's not here because it's like, I don't have my partner. So
does she like come over and walk with you sometimes, or how do you guys like hold each other accountable?
We work out together with the same trainer, which is so, I love having her there. And we haven't walked a lot, but that's something that I should add into our little routine because that's such a good thing.
Yeah. Like try different trails or have her come over. You can like, it's always fun to walk in different, it's fun when you have like a path in your own neighborhood, but it always is fun to spice it up and get a change of scenery so you don't get burnt out of the same walking path, you know?
So fun. She's actually coming over for dinner after this, so maybe I'll make her go on a walk with me around the neighborhood.
Oh, you should. If you do, save it and then like, or you can post it obviously, but like listeners will then see that. Yeah. Knowing that you held up your end of the bargain. She's going to be like, what did I sign myself up for? But I think right now my accountability partner is my husband because I don't really have friends yet.
You have so many friends.
Thanks, but I don't really.
No, you're so good at making friends, but that's a good accountability partner.
Yeah. We've been holding each other accountable because we just both kind of felt very not good after moving and just being so out of routine and all that. It's easy to get, thrown out of your routine. So yeah, that's my accountability partner. I wish you and Kendall were mine. That'd be more.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
Okay. I feel good about our stuff. Do you want to say anything else or head into girls' room?
No, we can get into girls' room. We hope that you guys enjoyed this convo and found it valuable.
Yeah.
Oh, like I said, we have an update for girls' room.
Oh, yay.
I forgot. So
I'm
we
excited.
had someone submit a DM to us, and it was about this girl. I remember she wasn't sure if she should move or not. She was like really comfortable with her job, I think maybe it was. But anyways, she said, here's my family and I was the one who wrote into the girls' room about moving to a new build with a baby, and we did it. We closed today, and I'm so happy about this decision. I seriously love listening to you guys. It feels like I'm talking to friends, and postpartum can get lonely at times. So thank you. Yay. That makes me so happy.
Yay. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of you for doing it and that you're happy with your decision. And updates are the best.
Updates are the best. And we're so happy we can be a little part of your lives and decision.
Aw, I'm good for you, girly.
Good for you. Okay. Next submission. My boyfriend, 29, goes back and forth about our future. One minute he's talking about how excited he is to one day get married to me, I'm 25, and have kids together. The next minute he's talking about how we won't work out because we both come from divorced parents. It puts my mind in limbo because I really don't know where he stands on any given day. What should I do?
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, because I don't know what she should do.
Well, to me, I'm not sure like what she's presented back to him saying, like we both come from divorced parents. But my initial thought there is, I think that's just a choice. Like you can choose that if that was what happened to you, that you can fall into the pattern, or you can decide like that will not be me, because you know what it's like to go through having divorced parents. Like I actually just had this conversation the other day with Ryan's mom, because his mom came from a divorced family, and her saying was like, if I'm going to get married, I will not ever do that for my children. So I would kind of dive into that direction with him. Like, is that something he just needs to work through because he's so hurt that he had to go through divorced parents? And if you feel like there's just no effort in him wanting to grow through and like change that narrative, then maybe you do have to let him go, because if he's going to fall so victim to how he grew up and doesn't want to work through that, I can understand that would be hard. But that would be where I would be like, okay, I would try and work through that. And if there's effort and progress, and maybe he's still the one, but if not, I think it might not be that, as hard as that is to hear, it might not be the one. What do you think?
No, I agree with what you said. I almost feel like it's not fair to this girl that he is like having past trauma from maybe his childhood growing up with divorced parents. And it's like something he needs to work through so that he can be a good husband and a good dad, but he's kind of just like throwing it on her. So I don't know how, like, could she help him maybe figure out a way to get through that like negative mindset?
Yeah, it's almost like maybe like him talking to someone and realizing, or just having that conversation. Maybe even the two of you can work through it. Or if you're people of faith, like asking, other people that you look up to that are married, how they can grow through that, because I think it's a choice, and then you kind of change your mindset around it. So that would kind of be my suggestion. But I do agree with you, Ryan. It isn't really fair of her to have to kind of want him to not repeat that narrative. That's not a reason why he can't be a good husband and be married. But I can understand, if you see it through your parents, it's probably really hard to believe that love can exist,
Yeah, no, that's good advice. Maybe this girl can help find ways to talk about it and talk through it and help him change his mindset. Yeah. It's really deep.
It is, but I would love an update with the direction that things progress, and just know Ryan and I are here for you.
We are. Okay, next submission. Hi, girls. Love you both and the pod. What is your guys' take on splitting bills 50-50 in a relationship/marriage? My boyfriend and I have been doing so for the past 2.5 years. We've been together and it works great for us, but it seems like a lot of people look down on couples that do saying things such as, oh, she said that twice. Your man should be your provider, not your roommate. I'm curious to hear your thoughts as to what you think makes the most sense. Love ya.
Love ya.
I feel like every couple, every marriage is so different when it comes to that. And if splitting 50-50 is what works for you, that is no one else's business and no one else's right to say, like, why would you do that? Like, that's so uncalled for, in my opinion, that people say things to you.
Agreed. I think, it really is hard to say it's like a cookie cutter answer because I know so many people that do things so differently. And if you are dating and not married, but you live together and you have a dog together and, you know, there's things that you're sharing before being legally married, like that, like I understand where she's coming from. So I think if you and your spouse or boyfriend are comfortable and feel like that's what's best for you guys, that's all that should matter. And you got to take the noise out because it's just going to continue to come in and everyone has an opinion of how things are right. But all that matters is like what's best for the two of you, like Riley said.
All that matters is that you guys are on the same team. And I feel like people are always going to have something to say no matter what. So
yeah, that's what I mean. So I'm like, I think the bigger piece of advice here is to like not let other people's opinions deter what works for you guys, because that's just never going to stop.
Right. And then if you're like coming into the relationship being like, well, this person thinks this and that person thinks that, then it kind of can cause like you and your spouse or your boyfriend to like get into it, whereas you're fine how it is.
Yep.
So you do you, girly. We support you.
We support.
Hey girls, absolutely love the pod. I need your all's opinion. My best friend of 11 years texted me on my birthday, happy birthday, at 11:30 p.m. on my birthday. I know as we get older, we get busier and things happen, but that day she watched all of my stories that I reposted of people wishing me a happy birthday, so I know she knew it was my birthday, and every year prior to this year, she has texted me first thing in the morning and made a post of some sort, so I just found it so weird. I'm curious how you all would feel about this. Thanks so much.
Dang, I'd be sad.
I have a lot of feelings on this.
I'm processing, so you start.
I feel like we used to be so, like, if you're not wishing me happy birthday at midnight on the midnight of my birthday, like, you're not my best friend anymore. Or if you're not posting a collage with 100 million pictures, like, I can't believe you didn't post that. Like, now that we're older and everyone's busy, if someone doesn't text me at 8 a.m. on my birthday, or even if they text me at 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., like, I get it. That's totally fine. But what bothers me with this is that it was just happy birthday. Like, no emojis, no, like, hope you've been having the best day. Like, she doesn't need to explain why the text came in so late, but she does need to make it a little more genuine.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like imagining, like, I couldn't imagine watching all of your stories and not sending you a text.
Yeah, that too. That's weird.
Like, I get it if you're busy, or maybe like if you had a big travel day or a big work day, like if your birthday fell on a work day, like I get it coming late. And if she did text late and like apologize saying like, I guess she doesn't need to justify, but if the text was long and thought out, right, it would be like, okay, like
she needed time to like sit down and do that.
Yeah. But I'm with you on like the expectations of like having to do the most and posting and things like that. But if she's truly like one of your best friends, I think I would be a little hurt just because of the time her watching your stories and the lack of effort it seems to like. Okay, you texted me at 9 or 11:30 and all you could say was HBD.
Yeah, like something's wrong. Is she mad at you?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, have you guys drifted? Like, is there a reason you're in your head about it? But like, can you imagine me texting you at 11:30 p.m. on your birthday? I couldn't.
And saying happy birthday. I wouldn't even just say happy birthday to like someone I'm not even friends with.
What would you say?
I would be like exclamation point smiley face.
Yeah. So she didn't even do that?
No, it literally said, quote, happy birthday, end quote.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm like, thinking this is a horrible way, but like, did you not text her on her birthday like early? Is she like trying to play like keeping score? But I don't even like, what kind of advice? I guess that's not advice. It's just kind of like, would you be sad? Like, would you be sad?
Yeah, I told you that you are totally justified. We feel the same exact way as you. Mm-hmm. And I'm really sorry that one of your good friends did that, because that's like, we are mature now. We don't care about like the things that we used to care about for birthdays, but
yeah,
we like sending a genuine message or even a voice memo. Like that's the best, no matter what time of day it is. Agreed.
It could have been totally wiped away if it had effort at 11.
At 11. I saw this TikTok I'll try to find it and send it to you. It was so true. It was like, we are too old to be trying to figure out why you're acting weird. Like, stop acting weird and just like say it how it is. We're not playing your games. We're too old for this. And it's so true. Love. Like we don't have time for this.
It's just like our energy is so stripped in so many areas. Like, I know you feel the same way. This is totally off subject, but it's like, you're trying to be a good wife. You're trying to be a good friend, a good daughter, a good sister, be fit, do all this stuff, and like also put in effort for these friendships. And then it's like, I really can't play this like lingo game of no, I can't. The drama,
do it. We can't.
We act just like we're how do you have time? I know. I'm like Cabo, bus, club, another club.
Straight tan at 8:30. I'm booked.
But no, seriously, it sometimes feels like you're like trying to do so much, and then there's certain people that it's just like never enough.
No, and it's like something's always wrong. They always want you to be like, oh, why are you acting weird? Like, stop acting weird. Just tell me.
Yes, please. Let's just be straight up. We don't have time for that. Sorry,
anyways. Yeah, we're sorry for you. Let us know if you have any update. Like if she actually was mad, let us know. But
so weird.
I think that concludes our happy hour. This is such a fun one. We hope you guys had as much fun as we did. And as always, feel free to share this podcast with your friends and fam. Give us a like, subscribe, follow, comment, whatever you're feeling.
All of it. Give it all to us, honestly. I love this episode too. So I'm going to leave with a cheers to just finding the perfect balance of feeling your best this summer. I can't believe summer's around the corner. So cheers to summer and cheers to soaking in the moments. And we will see you same time, same place next week.
Woohoo! Woo! Bye.
Bye now.